We're reimagining leftovers on this Taco Tuesday, taking the pulled pork that's been sitting in my fridge for a couple days and turning it into some delicious citrusy tacos. I hope you'll stick with me. Hey there, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm really happy to have you here. It's Tuesday and we're making citrusy pork tacos, giving this pulled pork new life with pineapple topped with a silky smooth avocado crema. It doesn't have to be pork, by the way. If you've got steak or chicken left over, these dishes will work perfectly for that too. If you want to watch me smoke this pulled pork, I can link it for you in the description box below. It was a long day, but very worth it. The method to these pulled pork tacos is very easy and perfect for a weeknight. First, we're going to warm up our pork, give it some new life with a citrusy, tangy, sweet sauce. Chop up some toppings for our tacos, including fresh pineapple and radishes. And then we're going to make a silky smooth avocado crema to drizzle over the top. Couldn't be easier. So let's get going. In a heavy bottom saucepan, combine a couple tablespoons of butter, about 2 tablespoons of lime juice, reserving some, the juice of 1 orange, a couple tablespoons of coconut aminos, tablespoon of honey, little bit of pepper, bit of salt, and some spices. First, garlic powder. I'm going to add about a tablespoon. Then chili pepper. You can also add chili powder here. I don't have any. This is probably about a teaspoon. Cumin, another teaspoon. And something spicy if you like. I'm going to add some red chili flakes. It would be great if you had a fresh jalapeno to chop that up and top these with the jalapeno as well. Or you can completely omit the spice if you like. So that's about a teaspoon. Toss those right in. Now I'm going to put this over a medium heat on our stove, just so it starts to melt and combine together. While our sauce comes together, let's deal with our pork. So here I have probably about 2 cups of pork. When I shredded this pork, I left it in really big chunks, too big for our tiny little tacos. So I'm just going to take some time to process the pork down a little bit into smaller, more manageable pieces. Our sauce is coming together, kind of a low boil back there. We want it to reduce a little bit, and we're going to get this pork into it. You could absolutely do this with chicken that you have left over in your fridge. It would be nice with steak. Whatever leftovers you have would be great. All right, our pork is diced up, so into the skillet this goes. Time to make our silky smooth avocado crema. You could definitely substitute sour cream if you prefer, but this has a nice little zing with some additional lemon juice, avocado, cilantro, a base of Greek yogurt, and salt and pepper. Really simple method here. About 1/4 cup to 1/3 cup of Greek yogurt, 1 avocado, so the easiest way for me to get a tiny little diced avocado is to do it in my hands. But be careful here. This is a sharp knife pointing directly at my palm. And then using a spoon, simply scoop out the diced avocado. Perfect. I like a little bit of texture in my avocado crema. If you like it silky smooth, I'd recommend you take this further. Just continue to mash and stir, mash and stir. Next, we're going to add our reserved lime juice. This is about a tablespoon, probably. And I'm going to chop up a boatload of cilantro, some for our avocado crema and some for the top of our tacos. Couple tablespoons. Give this another mix. That cilantro is well combined, so now salt and pepper. red pepper flakes. Give it another stir. Perfect. It's tart, it's spicy, nice and salty. That's great. Set that aside. As our pork continues to cook down, I'm going to process a few toppings for our tacos. Some radishes sliced very thinly, a very sad looking lime, one tiny little baby red onion, a pineapple. We'll probably use a quarter of this or less. Okay, our toppings are done. Now it's time to pull our pork. Pork is nice and warmed through. What was pretty saucy has reduced down quite a bit. So we'll just add this to a bowl, make assembly a little bit easier. I'm going to take a quick taste of our pork for spices, make sure there's enough salt and pepper. Very, very good. When I smoked this pork, I made the seasoning quite simple because I knew I was going to have a boatload of leftovers and I didn't want to be stuck with one really specific flavor for the entire week. This is going to be the perfect balance to what is a very bright and vibrant plate of fruits and veggies here. And for the top, a little bit of Mexican cheese. This is actually queso fresco. My grocery store did not have cotija. That's what I was looking for, but either of those will work fine. So let me show you how these come together. For me, it's a yellow corn tortilla kind of day, but you can use whatever you have in your fridge or pantry. You can use those tiny little baby street taco tortillas. You can use a bigger flour tortilla. You could even use a hard shell taco here if you wanted. Really completely up to you. For me, the base is always the meat, and I'm going to try my best not to overfill my taco. Then some pineapple. Couple of slices of radish, some red onion, a little bit of cilantro, some of that delicious cheese, a drizzle of our avocado crema. And there you have a beautiful reimagination of pulled pork. That was the perfect bite. I got a little bit of everything. I'm getting some sweetness, some tang, some creaminess. I can taste the cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, by the way, use parsley. I really love Taco Tuesday. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. Happy Taco Tuesday to you. If you decide to make this, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. If you liked this video, please give it a like. I'd appreciate it if you considered subscribing to my channel. I hope to see you here again soon. Cheers.